Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies is here, and he's all about options. That's what you're always saying. I got options. What are the options?
The options are to get the equity out of your house at the most cost-effective way that's going to save you the most amount of money, paying off credit cards, home improvement, whatever you want to do.
And that's one of the reasons you would use the Richard Toccato Companies instead of a bank, because they give you so many options. And it all starts with one free 5-minute phone call, 704-800-4719, or online at homewithrichard.com.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
They say there are only two things certain in life: sweet deals at Sweet Dreams and taxes.
And only one of those is certain this month.
Which one?
The sweet deals at Sweet Dreams.
What about the taxes?
No sales tax the entire month of April at Sweet Dreams.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And don't call me Shirley.
Love where you live, Lake Norman, and pay no sales tax during the month of April. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
To avoid using the word moist, which is one of the dumbest damn things I've ever heard in my life. But anyway, some of them we couldn't say on the radio, even though they're perfectly fine. They're not cuss words or anything. It's just words that people hate. And one of the words that I thought of that makes me cringe when I hear it most of the time is discharge.
Discharge.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
The only time it doesn't make me cringe is when you're talking about the military.
Yeah.
Somebody was discharged from the military or had an honorable discharge. So much so that if I have to use it in the other way, I will try to soften it, make it silly by calling it an dishonorable discharge. So then Regan said that some lady just posted underneath the question on social media the C word over and over and over.
Yeah, just posted the C word like 5 times. Somehow Facebook missed that one. They are so overwhelming with the things they decide to mute, but they missed that one 5 times.
Were there any other ones?
Yeah, I mean, Renee said people using the word Sammy instead of sandwich, which is a good one.
Oh, you want
That's
Sammy?
so annoying.
I don't like that either.
Yeah.
Kara Jo said skeet.
Okay, now, the history of the word skeet goes way back. I'm going to tell you.
It's a true story.
I know, just isolate that.
It's
The history of the word skeet.
Is because black people, when I was growing up, would use the term skeet instead of squirt. Like you wouldn't have a squirt gun, they would call it a skeet gun. Or if somebody had a water bottle or whatever, they would say, for example, Miss Hobdy, he skeet that water all over me from that skeet bottle. Because that was the description of the way that it moved. It squirted out, it skeeted out. So then it got transferred into describing ejaculation. Because the same process happens. It skeets out of a guy.
I thought you were going to go right to skeet shooting, which
no,
you went right for ejaculation.
No, skeet shooting is like the thing is called the little.
It's called skeet.
Pigeons are called skeets.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Why are clay pigeons? I'm gonna look that up.
Because they're made of ejaculate.
Exactly.
That's the way it was
back in the Civil War days. To practice, what they would do is one soldier would get over here and he would ejaculate, and then the others would shoot it. And that's where the pull comes from. Pull, the motion that he makes. Ski.
Terrible.
Okay.
It's just like people don't know where the term woke comes from. I mean, they think it's just a political term. Woke means awake, because a lot of people in slang would say, is he asleep? No, he woke. Instead of awake, they would say woke. So you're awake if you know what's going on in the world and how the people, what the liberal way of doing things is open-minded. You're awake to the world. So you woke. What did you find about skeeting?
The word skeet, in refer to clay pigeons or whatever, allegedly derives from the Norwegian word for shoot, which is skyte. I guess skite.
Yes, we skeet on everything.
You skite on it.
The first national skeet championship took place in 1926. Shortly thereafter, the National Skeet Shooting Association was formed.
Yeah. That's cool.
For people who like to
But-
shoot skeet.
But wouldn't that be redundant if skeet means shoot? So you'd be like the Shooters Association.
Well, they've derived skeet to mean the
skite
the-
from skite.
yeah, skite is shoot. Skeet is what you shoot.
So maybe, ladies, if you have a hard time saying the word skeet, you can make it cutesy by saying skite instead.
Yeah, that's what you should do. Shelly said artisan. It just sounds so
Yeah.
pretentious. Your sandwich or ice cream are not full-on works of art.
And it really doesn't
That's a
mean.
good point.
Yeah,
What does it
It
mean?
doesn't mean anything.
What does
really.
artisan mean?
I think handmade,
Oh.
small, small quantities, artisan. But she makes a good point. Calling your sandwich artisan, man, it's like a little dramatic.
Artisan bread.
Yeah. The most popular one, I said outside of moist, don't include that one because we know that one, is panties. A lot of people are saying panties.
All women or men?
They're all women.
Yeah.
So that might be the one
why?
to dethrone moist.
But that is the article of clothing, right? That's
and
what it's called.
Yeah. and-
panties. It's disgusting.
Well,
My
they're the
daughter
ones
hates
who created the word panties.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you supposed to be more specific?
Or did you just say underwear now?
Beth said, I just call them underwear. Panties just sounds terrible to me. I'm not sure why, but and she puts a little shrugging shoulders
Well,
emoji.
It's because some woman said it one day, and then the rest of another woman said, "Oh yeah, I agree with that," and then everybody else had to follow suit. Just like just like the word moist, just like the whole it's more intimate to kiss somebody than to have the sex with them. Blah blah blah. That came from Pretty Woman, when Julia Roberts played that darned old whore. She said that she'd have sex with men, but she would never kiss any of her Johns because that was too intimate. And then women, you know what? That sounds so good.
It's a good line in a movie.
Yeah.
Who knew it was going to become a cultural
All
phenomenon?
right. And I always say, okay, well, let's imagine your boyfriend or your husband. You could pick. He slipped up and kissed one of his coworkers, or he slipped up and made the sex with one of his coworkers and didn't kiss her. Which one is going to be worse? And then I go,
Yep. Jennifer said, hush puppy? That's crazy.
What?
I don't know.
yeah, but sometimes
the
they
word.
are just like one-off things. Like
Yeah.
one person hears it and it sounds weird.
Boy, I'd kill for some hush puppies right now.
A lot more panties. Panties. Brassiere. I mean, where do you hear brassiere?
Who's using the word brassiere?
Your great-great-grandmother?
Brazier to eternity.
Yeah. Skibbity, that's like, the kids love that one. Democrats.
I hate that word.
I hate it. There's a lot of these. The P word. The P word. Bro, hearing that all the time. That's another, girls saying bro to like their boyfriends. Stuff. That is just bizarre to me.
Well,
I'll
I've
tell
never-
you I'm old.
I've never liked the word bro. I always prefer bruh.
Yeah. But I don't know. Hearing women say "bruh" is weird to me.
I don't know. I just can't get on board with it.
And I'm not opposed. I guess I am opposed to it. It's kind of like that just seems weird.
Yeah, just like when we went through that stage of guys calling women dude.
Yeah, that shit happening.
that
That's
was
weird.
dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you put dude and bro together as if like women calling their boyfriends dude would be the same as calling him bro.
Dude. Yeah, kind
Yeah,
of.
I don't.
I do
yeah,
too,
I
yeah.
agree.
Phlegm, said Morgan.
Yeah. Fleam
Ugh.
makes it funny.
Cap. Instead of
instead of
like.
like,
Tracy said dookie. It got like 5 likes on it.
Dookie. I like that one. But yeah, you can't it's not just the word cap. You hate it when cap is used in that way.
Yeah.
You don't hate the whole word cap. These other ones like moist and panties, they cringe at just hearing the word.
Yeah. Michelle said old lady. I don't know why. It just does. I hate that too.
What old lady?
This is my old lady. I think that's like so.
You don't mean like in describing. So yes, this was an old lady who's trying to get
Yeah,
across
yeah,
the
yeah,
street.
yeah. I
You
get it.
mean
Like
instead of your wife?
Yeah, my old lady. I
Yeah.
can't. something.
I used to say that all the time for comedic purposes because I thought it was so ridiculous.
You didn't
The
call
old
your
lady-
dad's old man, did you?
No.
Like that's my
No,
old
my
man.
old man. No.
My dad said his brother called my grandfather in front of one of his friends, like, "Oh, that's my old man," or something like that, and it apparently set off a chain of bad events. He did not appreciate that at all.
Yeah.
But calling your wife your old lady doesn't sound nearly as bad to me or trashy as the wife calling her husband her old man.
Oh man, yeah.
That's my old man.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because I just think, documentary, like some sort of a documentary going on. She's like, yeah, and it was my old man.
Oh, man.
Tina said when people use the word lush when they're describing how green and big the trees are, ugh. Lush.
That's a good one.
But that's the appropriate use of the word.
Right,
It's
but
a lush
that's
green tree. It's a great example of how to use the word properly.
But that's what I mean. These one-off ones,
Yeah.
they're just like, she's the only person probably in the world that bothers. Yeah, lush.
Creashy's got a good one that I haven't seen yet. Ointment. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a really good one.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little something extra. This is the Extra Funny Podcast.
Our friend Richard Toccato of the Richard Toccato Companies is here, and you got a lot of pressure on you right now with the credit card debt. Let Richard help you. What are you going to do?
We're going to skip summer and make payments in the fall. How about that?
Nice.
And the best part about it is they're going to do that using the equity in your very own home. All you have to do is let Richard Toccato and the Richard Toccato Companies walk you through the process. It starts with one free 5-minute phone call. 704-800-4719. 704-800-4719 or online at homewithrichard.com.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
When it comes to losing weight, sometimes you don't even know where to start. You know that it needs to happen, but you need some help. Well, you start by going to acetj.com/weight loss and ordering Calitrin. Calitrin is scientifically proven to help you lose weight, and it is not a drug. It is not a drug. Repeat that. So here's what you do. You go to acetj.com/Calitrin, order 3 months, and then you'll get 3 months free. 4 months free. That's how it works with Calitrin.